like Marvel gear? Check the link in the description and use code DOOM for awesome discounts. From 20 to 60% off. Use code DOOM for the coolest Marvel apparel from hoodies to sweats.
I don't wanna see us going hard enough again.
Fire or trash? Fire or trash? Fire or trash? The only thing you
What is shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Shaking, people. It's your boy Doom Killer HD. What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom back and relax. You are now rocking with the best.
Fire or trash? Fire or trash? Fire or trash?
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And we are bringing you another episode of Excelsior Now Presents One-on-One with Doom. And today we have a special guest, friend of mine, teammate, just an awesome person in general. This is Suki is okay. Welcome to the stream, madam. How you doing?
Hello.
I was waiting on that. That's my thing. See, I keep trying to tell people you need to come up with something signature when you start off. When the people first see you, say the same thing over and over. What's shaking, people? I say that every time. Nobody don't even know what that means. You know what I
It's
mean?
funny because I never had that in mind. It was just when I did my videos, it's just how I did the hello. And then people were like, I love how you do the hello. And I was like, oh, I have a catchphrase. Wow, that's crazy.
Exactly. So, again, people out there, check out Miss Suki. She'll tell you. Get a catchphrase, people. Welcome to the show, Suki. This is your first one-on-one, so this should be pretty dang on fun. You're a pretty energetic person. You bring a lot of joy to people, so let's see if we can do that for you this time around. You know what I'm saying? So, got your Captain Marvel dress on. Got the biddies for the
I got all good stuff for you. So.
Listen, let's get it. I wish I had my eye patch. I really do. This would be awesome if I had my eye patch. But let's get on into the show. Same question I ask everybody who sits in the hot seat. Who is Suki is okay?
Suki is okay would be someone who's just trying to bring a smile to someone that needs it. Because that's what content creation did for me is I'd watch people and I'm like, this, like, it's entertainment. It's your own show that you're putting on for people. And that entertainment can mean a lot to someone on like a really bad day or something. And they find your show and they're like, you brought a smile to me. And ever since I got a comment like that, like that's been the goal is I just want to do that. I want to help people get through their day. Cause I have people who will watch my channel and they're like, I have you on while I'm at work. Like that is a huge compliment to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm trying to do. It's just if I can make someone smile for the day, I've done my job.
That's awesome. Y'all come up with these great answers for that question. I love it. That's a good answer. That's a really good answer, actually. What kind of content can we find on your platforms?
Whatever I enjoy. Like I've never really been like I'm set in this way. Like yeah, for a while obviously it was Avengers. Like that's where I guess you could say got a big break.
Mm-hmm.
Like got the recognition from Avengers, but if I'm not having fun with something, I don't stream it anymore. I got bored with like God of War because it's too open world for me, so it's just too much for me to take in and focus on, and so I don't stream it anymore. Like if I'm not enjoying something, you're not going to find it on my channel.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, what made you actually want to even start content creation in the first place?
It's always been something I was like, yeah, I want to try that. You know, it seems It seems so simple. It is not. Immediately found that out. But it wasn't until the whole pandemic and I couldn't work at Walmart anymore because I literally could not breathe in the mask because I could not do any of the heavy lifting or anything that I was doing in Walmart electronics. I was passing out at work, so that was not going to fly. So I took my 401k and I was able to live off that and unemployment for a little bit. And then I was like, well, I need to do something. And so I started doing streaming and started streaming Avengers. And Calix was actually like the first person in the Avengers community to stop by one of my streams. And this is when I had no camera. So it was just me. I had my laptop on the side so I could view chat and then play through the streaming the PlayStation.
Nice.
Which, I mean, the major thing is just make it so you can view chat. That's the important thing I've found is because I'll see people who are like, they'll start streaming and they completely disregard chat.
Sorry. I don't do it on purpose. You don't have to call me out like that. I'm new to this. Suki is hard. It's really hard.
It is. It's
focus
especially
on gaming.
if you're trying to do like raids and that, and you're like all dead focused. Yeah.
Oh, I tell it, Chad, all the time. Look, if I'm about to do this OLT or this raid, you gonna have to give me this time to not talk to y'all, and they appreciate it because.
But
it's hard.
There's a difference between what you do, which is like I'm busy right now, but you still acknowledge chat. You say, chat, I know that I'm kind of ignoring you, but I'm busy right now. I'm focused. You still acknowledge chat. I've been in people's streams where chat does not exist at all.
Oh wow, that's the point of streaming then, unless you just streaming for yourself.
Yeah, you're just streaming the game, and at that point, and they'll have like hey, make sure you donate to me and things like that. It's like, why?
You don't even know I'm here. Why should I? Right, I just put on all of this work for you. Like you said, it's not easy, and I'm presenting myself to you, or yada yada yada, and then no, I'm good. I hear you though. Okay, next question, number 4. Most difficult thing about streaming for you personally?
Probably just the equipment for me. Like a lot of people were shocked when they found out I have this camera right here. This is my phone.
Yeah.
I have no fancy camera. I have a phone. The fanciest thing I have is this Blue Yeti microphone, and that was because I talked to Bob Duckenweave. I was like, I really need, because the old mic I had, I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
It literally came in a box that said streamer microphone. That's it. It has no brand. It's just streamer microphone.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta start somewhere. You know what my microphone was for a long time? This thing you see right here that's muted right now because I got a new mic. You know what I'm saying? This was my microphone forever. So you start.
Oh yeah, I get it.
You dig? It's muted now. It's just a really good headset, so I kind of don't want to part ways with it. But yeah, I feel you. Equipment can be a beast, but that's the whole thing about streaming, though. Like, for people who are streaming directly from their PlayStations or consoles or whatnot, you know what I mean, and they don't have cameras and stuff, it is really hard to grow that way. Just keeping it real with you. It's really hard to grow that way. Yes, if you have the right personality or right circumstance, you can do it. It's really hard. I'm not telling everybody to go get a camera and a capture card, but having a camera and a capture card just makes it easier. And I know people who are going to disagree with me. I'm just keeping it real. 100. I've been on both sides, Capture
card would be the very first thing I'd tell people to get, honestly, because it is very difficult to stream from console, especially if you're going to try and switch up games, because you have to stop the stream. There is no, okay, you have to stop the stream and start a new game. Whereas capture card, you bypass that whole thing. And again, as long as you're paying attention to chat and you're engaging with chat, you can make do without a cam for quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that super growth that a lot of people are looking for on the streaming. It's harder. I'm not saying it's impossible at all. No, I'm saying it's a lot harder. The second I got a cam, I went from 4 viewers per stream to 17 viewers per stream. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's my gaming streams when I was first starting out. So I know for a fact that it does help. People like to see reaction. They like to they want to get to know the person behind the game, the console, the
Yeah,
remote controller, the keyboard. They want to know that person. So
people are more likely to click on a stream if they see that cam.
yeah, that's crazy though. And I really feel bad for the people that deal with anxiety who is just like, you know what, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting a cam on. I really, because they have the exact same talents as we do. It's just they're not comfortable on camera. It's not about what they look like. It's just something that they're not comfortable with. You know what I mean? And we got to actually respect that as well. I'm just saying I feel bad for them because it's harder. God.
Oh yeah, it's an uphill battle for them.
Yes, indeed. All right, last question in this particular segment, madam, is what is your biggest accomplishment as a content creator?
I mean, getting shouted out by Avengers was pretty cool. The whole featured streamer. I still maintain I should not have been on that list with all those big names. I remember when Andy reached out to me. He's like, "We're gonna do a featured streamer thing, and we want you involved." I'm like, me? I have like barely 300 people, but okay. But honestly, I'd say the accomplishment I'm proudest of is not even on my channel. I don't take credit for it. It's just an idea I had, and then I took that and I reached out to everyone and we got it all together, and it was just a big community thing. But I will never ever take credit for that. I hate that people give it credit because it's not really something I see as that.
Now you fuss at me all the time for not taking credit, all the time. So you know what, you are going.
That's different, though.
Nope. You reached out to. Okay, put it like this. I'm about to explain this. When you putting on events and you getting people together, it's a very stressful thing. It's 9,000 DMs that need to be made. You reaching out to this person and that person, and their timing. You know what I mean? Different coasts, different countries, different everything. You know what I mean? So that in itself takes dedication and resilience. No resolve, no resilience. You know what I'm saying? So that in itself right there is a feat, and you accomplished it, and then you got everybody together. You put it together. You edited it. You put the music behind it. You put it in order to where it was a flowing thing, and it was long. It wasn't short. It was like what 20, 30 minutes long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was. There were quite a few people. There were quite a few people who sent me like full on like 3-minute clips. See? Most of it was like hyping up their own channel and things like that, and I was like, come on, it's a thank you video. But I started with you because you had the most energy out of everyone in the videos I received. You had that energy, like what's shaking people, and like just right off the bat, and I was like, this is the perfect start off point, and then it went from there. So
you did a good job, and you put that together. So you not taking credit for it makes no sense to me. And y'all, like people like you and Bob Duck and Weave have really made it seem for me personally okay to take credit for things that are good, things that you've done that are good, and that was a good thing you did. I know I watched the whole thing. I've met people like Cute Little Chaos Kitty because of that video. I met people like Alien Fodder because of that video. You know what I mean? So like, you did a good thing. So take the credit for it.
That was the purpose of the video, was to, one, thank the devs for the amazing year that we had. Yes, it was up and downs, but at the same time, it did bring us all together. And you cannot take that away from this game. Like, it really gave people who didn't have it a family, a group of friends that they could. I mean, look at us now. Even without Avengers, we're all still together. We're still playing Fortnite and whatever else, and we're like, hey, we're gonna team up and play. Like, and so it was meant to, one, thank the devs, and also let the devs know, hey, you're not alone. These are all the people that are here with you, and that's why I made sure to put everyone's name, and so that way everyone's name gets out there at the same time. So everyone who sent me a video, I tried to get in.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, let's take a quick break, real quick. Let's holler at the homie Spring, get a little bit of Spring hype in the chat, real quick.
Spring.
She gonna tell y'all how to become a member of this here channel right here on YouTube. Let's get it popping.
Hey guys, it's Spring, and I've got a question. Do you want to rock with the best? Well, here's how. Hulk smash that join button and become a member of the squad. Members help propel the Doom Squad forward in this process of content creation, live streams, watch parties, community nights, and giveaways. If you're wondering, well, what do I get for helping out DSG? Here's the cool part. Channel members get access to the members only section of the Doom Squad Gaming Discord, where you get access to playtime with all the members, early access with no ads to Doomkilla's builds, news, and first impression videos, priority replies during live streams, Excelsior Now podcast, the weekly wrap-up, and all live reaction events. One of the coolest benefits to becoming a member is the members only giveaways. Get access to Marvel's Avengers credits, DSG gear, PlayStation and Xbox gift cards, and more. Join the channel now and become a member of the squad. This is Perry, your Doom Squad Gaming brand ambassador, and as Doom would say, let the good times roll.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all already know. Link in the description below. All right. Now it's time to get a little bit real. You know what I mean? So roll your shoulders back. Just relax. Do not look at the chat. I got you. We good. But we about to talk a little bit. Whew. All right. You ready?
Probably not, but go ahead.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that. Being trans in real life seems to be a war at this point in time. Is it the same right now as being trans in gaming?
What do you mean by being trans in gaming?
Like, I mean, you turn on your stream, you know, you got your camera on, you're a trans woman. How does that, is it the same as like, when you go to Walmart and you have to deal with, like you tweeted out yesterday something about dealing with the people at your job or something like that, and having to be professional while this man is literally degrading everything that you are. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, in gaming, I haven't really had much issue. Sure, I'll have people like hop into the chat because I have that transgender tag, and and so of course they'll hop in, and you've dealt with the hate too, I'm sure. And it's the same thing, like, haha, look, your character creator, at least you can be a woman. I'm like, okay, and then Phoebes or Kitty will take care of them, so no big deal. The comments do, yes, they get to you. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say that they don't, because they do. Especially when you're like me and you already have that inner voice that just hates your guts. So everything you do is like, you can't please that inner voice at all. So that inner voice hears those comments and it goes out at you. So they do get to you, but at the same time, I am surrounded by this awesome community, by you, by everyone else who's like, hey, you're a woman. That's all I see you as. And so that really balances it out, where it's like, yeah, there's a little bit of hate, but there's this much love instead. So
I'm sorry for these rough questions.
It's all good.
But I think it's good for people to hear the real. You know what I mean? So the questions aren't going to get any easier. Actually, they do get easier. They actually do. So this one is not an easy question, though. And it's dealing with something that I spoke with Sadistic Kitten about recently. And I'll just ask you, do you aspire to be I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, so I'll just say the letters, CIS, passing woman? And if you do, why? And if you don't, why not?
I think I aspire to be passable, yes. I mean, obviously that would be the goal, is to be able to go to Walmart and something like that, fully dressed, and no one take a second look. I've gone out dressed before. Like I said, I had this story where I went to a job interview and I made the mistake of my nails were still painted, and I didn't even think of it. And there's this stigma of, you're looked at as like some sexual deviant, like this is just a fetish. And there are certain people that use their soapboxes that they're given to extend this, and this is what they're spinning, is that all trans are just, males with a sex fetish or something like that. And so I'm constantly fighting against that. Where it's like, I don't put on a dress and masturbate. That's not me. I'm a woman. This is how I've seen myself. This is how I carry myself. This is how I act. This is me. So it's like the Greatest Showman. This is me. I love that. I love that song. That's
My kid loves that a lot too. She loves it a lot. But again, I do apologize for they're rough questions. I know they are.
I knew they would be.
Real quick, just to lighten it up a little bit, and I know Phoebe is about to love this to the fullest. Give me a hot take on J.K. Rowling's situation with this Hogwarts game. Birdman has. You know what? We gonna give you a whole intro. We gonna let you do your whole thing. Hold on. Let's get to it.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Put your hands together and rub slow.
Do the Birdman, hands the Birdman, hands.
It's about to go down, act like you know.
Do the Birdman, hands the Birdman, hands.
You know the motto, let the good times roll.
Do the Birdman, hands the Birdman, hands.
Put your hands together and rub slow.
Do the Birdman, hands the Birdman, hands.
All right, go ahead, do your thing.
all right. So it's like this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The whole JK situation, like I understand both sides, where it's like you can separate the author from the work, because I've had to do that before. Joss Whedon, we found out that he's a bit of an a-hole. I still love Serenity. I still absolutely love Firefly. I have a collection of board games that's all Firefly. I have Monopoly, I have Clue, I have Yahtzee, I have the official Firefly board game. So I still love Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
This situation is slightly different because everyone knows Joss Whedon is an a-hole. No one, Joss Whedon is not standing up there and proclaiming, hey, a-holes' rights, this is how everyone should be. Whereas JK is using the continued popularity of the franchise that she has to defend herself and be like, well, obviously people agree with me. Otherwise, I would have been canceled by now, and I'm still going. Harry Potter is still popular. And she constantly uses this argument. And so she's constantly telling me that I should not exist. And so, yeah, I can't support Harry Potter knowing that that's the person that's benefiting from it. As much as I love Harry Potter, I mean, I loved the books. I really enjoyed the movies. And then finding out that this is what the creator is like, then yeah, I cannot sit there and be like, I want to play this game, because I can't support that. I'm supporting someone who's actively telling me I am just a sexual deviant.
Keep going. Just keep going. I'm listening. Go ahead. I know. Keep going. Go ahead.
And that's why, like, recently I've made the posts about, like, Luffy, pounding down Harry Potter, because it's like constant. One Piece is about to eclipse Harry Potter in sales as far as the best fiction, and I'm like, yes, go, because One Piece, Luffy is the spokesman of I accept everybody as they are. I want complete freedom. Yes, it's so glorious to me to watch J.K. Rowling fall to Oda like that. Like, oh, so beautiful. I love it. But yeah, like, that's my whole thing about Harry Potter, is if it was just like Joss Whedon, where it's like, oh yeah, okay, J.K. Rowling is, I don't want to say the B word because I'm trying not to get you canceled or whatever.
Please.
But J.K. Rowling's just a witch, and it would stop at that, and I'd be fine. I'd be like, okay, well, yeah, she's a bad person. I can still support Harry Potter, though. But when she's actively using everything about Harry Potter as justification for her stance, I can't support that.
Okay, that's a hot take right there. Okay. Whew, that was a hot take. Next question. You might not like this question. I'm about to watch you squirm a little bit, but it's all out of good
Oh,
love.
are you? Mm-hmm. All right.
It was a lot, and I mean a lot, of public dissent and memes. Who's that? When I initially asked you to join DSG, a lot of that going on. Oh, I'm in space. I can't hang with y'all. I'm above that right now. Let me go.
I
do
never
this on
said
this
I
other
was
planet.
above that. I just
I'ma
said
go do
that.
this
I
on
just
this
said like
planet.
Captain Marvel is part of
You
the
know,
Avengers,
you know,
but she's not like in the Avengers tower. She's up in space doing her thing.
You. Right, I know. It really got to the point where I just stopped asking. Even I think it was like Phoebes was like, "Why don't you just ask her?" And I'm just like, "No, she's made her point. She's made her stance." And literally, it was so crazy. Like 2 days after that, you hit me up and you were like, "You know what? I think I changed my mind." And I'm just like, "Wait, what?" Okay, I'm at work. And I'm looking at this like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Okay, let me go talk to leadership real quick," and it is what it is. I guess my question is, what was the defining moment for you that was like, I think I want to be a part of this particular team?
So my issue to begin with was when you approached me about when it was Team Pink. I was still going through my own thing where I was having a hard time seeing myself as a woman. And so when I'm in that mindset and then see, I want you to be part of this all female team. And I'm like, that's not my place. And it wasn't until we did the Pink Roundtable and I was able to chat with everyone. And I was never once treated like some weirdo or anything like that. I've been a woman. And every single conversation with you is I'm a woman. And so that definitely helped. And it's like it finally it helped to shut up that little voice that I said. And I'm like, you know what? Sit your ass down. I'm going. And so it was because of Team Pink and it was because of you that I was able to finally.
Pink team. I knew I put them people together for a certain reason. My mother would be proud right now. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Until she saw the VOD, yeah.
I think she would think it was the thought that counted, you know? All right, last question. The most rewarding part of rocking with the best, which is DSG.
The friends we made along the way. No, honestly, yeah.
Really good answer.
It really is. Because it's been known that I don't like to game alone. I really don't. Like Avengers is one thing. Like, yeah, that's usually because I'm like, anyone want to play? No one wants to play. Okay, I'll go play my own. And like now I'm sitting here, I'm playing Fortnite, I'm playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, like I'm playing all these different games, and I have like this group of people who are like, Suki, you getting on? We're waiting, come on. And so it's just been really cool to just be part of the team and feel like I'm part of something.
Yeah, I used to long for that. I used to be one of the people who wanted to just be down, you know what I mean? Be cool, you know what I'm saying? And this team has really just made that possible. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate them so much.
Well,
But,
like I said, when I made my new logo, I said like it represents like me being me, but the reason I'm empowered and you see that power around me is because of the team that I'm in.
oh man, you stop. Y'all not doing this today. Y'all not doing this today, damn it. Nope. Real quick. When you first saw this, what did you think? Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You talking? I mean, like I posted, I said like I've never once thought otherwise. Like You don't have to put a rainbow logo for me to see you that way, because your actions speak louder than anything you can do. You see people do the like little rainbow logo, like, monthly. We all see it. That meme's out there where it's like, oh, month's over, paint it back. Your actions speak louder than that logo ever will. That said, it's still an awesome logo. I do give Brock a lot of crap, but
Yeah, he whipped that one up. He did. He really, really did. And he did it with no quarrels, no anything. He was happy to do it when I asked him to do it. You know what I mean? I hit him up in a Discord. I was like, yo, with all of this JK stuff going on, all of the stuff going on with, just in general right now, you know what I mean? I want to do something to show that not only we rock with them, that we got their backs, and kind of created the little edit, you know what I mean? Just to show that, symbolization means a lot. I mean, representation means everything, but symbolization does mean a lot to me as well. So, kind of
it's an awesome looking logo.
So, yeah. Big shout out to my dude, Pro Logos. Brock is a monster. Super good friend. The dude, he can't do no wrong to me. That's all I gotta say about that. He's a good dude. Okay, that was a rough section. Let's lighten this up a little bit. Get a little bit of Queen hype in the chat. She's gonna talk about what happens on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for DSG, and we'll come back with a little bit of hot seat. Would you rather?
Oh God.
Family over everything, so DSG, he rocking it. World domination, baby, ain't nobody topping that.
Hey guys, Queen here, and welcome to the DSG Super Weekend. Every weekend, come rock with the best. Fridays is the DSG Block Party, where you play with your favorite DSG members as you take on the toughest endgame content Marvel Avengers has to offer. Saturday, join Sadat the Gamer as he gives you what's what in Super News. And later that day, join Doomkiller HD and Slipshock as they give you the weekly wrap-up. Sunday, join us for Excelsior, now a podcast where you don't ever want to miss Fire or Trash, hosted by Doom and Bloody. An action-packed weekend every weekend, so squad up and come along for the ride. This is your Doom Squad gaming brand ambassador, Gamer Nerd Queen, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
You think it's a game if you want to, but homie, we ain't playing. Told you once you, I didn't want you. DSG is the game.
Suki.
I don't like that smile.
Are you ready to sit in the hot seat, Suki? Cause it's about to go down. We've got a little bit of fun. Would you rather for you? Female showdown. Now, I've done the female showdown before, but this time I'm switching it up so you can have a different variety of heroes, villains, people in general to pick from. And we're just gonna go ahead and break it down. You ready?
All right.
Supergirl or Monica Rambeau?
Honestly, I know more about Supergirl, so I would go Supergirl.
Cheetah or Squirrel Girl?
Squirrel Girl.
Jesse Quick or America Chavez?
America Chavez.
She-Hulk or Giganta?
She-Hulk.
Black Widow or Catwoman?
Black Widow.
Woo! Batgirl or Mockingbird?
Batgirl.
Barbara Gordon is a beast. Maria Hill or Amanda Waller?
Maria Hill.
Captain Marvel or Rogue?
Captain Marvel.
She's so dead, though.
What is it supposed to do? Say Rogue when I have all this? Come on.
Of course. It was just a funny one. All right. I have to ask everyone who sits in the hot seat the same question. Toby or Andrew?
You already know the answer. You hate
I
me
have
for it.
I have to ask. I know what your answer is, but you've not been in the
I'm
hot seat.
sorry. It's Andrew. He's just more entertaining for me.
Okay. That's how we doing it? Mama DSG or Sadistic Kitten?
Ooh, I love Spring, but I'm going to have to go with Kitten just because Kitten has pushed me further than anybody else. Kitten was actually the first one to ever reach out to me and be like, "What are your pronouns?" Because before I was just Suki is okay, and that was it. It was never a question. It wasn't until Kitten came in and spoke with me that I even gave thought to coming out as transgender.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's always going to be Kitten.
Oh, all right. Babe Bro or Brock Solid?
I wasn't expecting that.
I knew you was expecting the question I asked you. I knew that you were going to expect.
I was expecting Kitten and someone for sure. I was not expecting Babe Bro or Brock. Oh,
I'm ready. I am so ready. Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna have to go with Brock just because he's a lot easier to edit in the videos. Anyone who's seen the video knows. There was like a whole section of just Babe just going off, and I was like, I'm not editing this.
Whoever is modding, please clip those 2 clips. I need those for YouTube and Twitch. And Twitter, I should say. Yes, we need that. We need that in life.
I love you, babe. I do, but I'm gonna have to go with Brock.
Woo!
Also, for a while, I thought Brock.
No more explanations. Nope. You've said your answer. I let you explain for Kitten. I knew that I had an explanation behind it. You get no more of that. Let's go, Spring Hype.
Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the
Hey guys, it's Spring. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. So why don't you look your best by rocking your very own Fire Trash t-shirt? Where to get it, you might ask? Go to financialfelons.com and use code DOOM for 15% off. Support your favorite team and look fly doing it. Take a picture in your shirt and send it to us at doomsquad_DSG on Twitter, and we will be sure to shout you out. I'll be looking forward to seeing your swag. Don't forget, use code DOOM at checkout for your 15% off. See you soon and let the good times roll.
fire or trash, fire or trash. The only thing you can answer to the questions I ask. Fire or trash.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That was a very fun Would You Rather.
Oh, I'm
and
sure.
I love when I get y'all with those hot seat questions because I was like, okay.
There was one I was expecting that it did not pop up, surprisingly. So
I have you gonna sit in the hot seat again? Don't worry. I got you. I'm gonna have you squirming again. Don't worry. I'm gonna have you saying, "Oh, why did you do this?" Don't. I got you. Don't worry. Vibe session time. Hey Suki, how you doing? You chilling?
I'm
You
doing good.
Roll your shoulders back and relax for me. Do like that.
I am relaxed. This is relaxed.
No, your shoulders are super tense right now. Yeah,
Right.
relax. There you go. It's a vibe session. We about to vibe right now. Suki, what kind of music you listen to just to relax? Like, I got on this couch music right now. I'm not really listening to this in real life. You know, I'm bumping some Weeknd, a little bit of Sade if I'm feeling in the mood. You know what I'm saying? Some LaToya Luckett. What you listening to?
Just to like relax, probably Jonathan Young.
Ah, nice.
It's been my my go-to. Like anytime I need some music, and I throw in Jonathan Young. He does a lot of. I first found him via his Disney covers. He does some cool villain Disney covers, and then just kind of fell in love with the rest of his covers too. So that would be my relax music.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, who is your biggest inspiration in gaming?
Gaming. Are we talking like content creation side?
In gaming, period. Whatever you feel like, whoever pops into your head is who we talking about.
I'd say Lanny Pator. He's like the first Twitch streamer I ever watched. Obviously, I knew him from Team 4 Stars. You know, he does the voice of Vegeta in Team 4 Star on Dragon Ball Z Abridged. And then I ran into his Twitch, and he's just very entertaining. He's very laid back, and he's just very open and accepting. And he's also shown himself vulnerable on his streams before. Like he's had like some deep conversations, and so Like, yeah, it's like that's who I think of when I think of content creation.
I ain't mad at that. All right, Suki, you got 10K. Girls Gamer Trip. Where you going and who's going with you? You only can pick 4 ladies to go with you, so it's 5 of y'all in total.
Girls gamer trip. First off, going to Japan because that's always where I wanted to go because they have a One Piece store and I need to go there. As for who's going with, I would say Kitten, Spring, Phoebes, and Kitty.
Sounds like a girl's trip to me.
And we'll just go wild.
A fly on the wall in that room would be crazy. Though. Like, whoa, that would be actually crazy. You know, y'all not going nowhere together. Actually,
why not? We'll go wild in
y'all would
Vegas,
be in jail in like 20 minutes. Like literally, y'all would be in jail.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have Kitten. She'll break us out.
Celebrity crush. I need 1 female, 1 male.
Male, I would have to go with. It's honestly a toss-up between John Cena or Will Smith. Mainly because I focus more on who the person is, and both of them, I've seen several instances where they are just. You hear it from the stories that people meet them, like they're just these amazing people. Very humble, very laid back, and that's the kind of celebrity that I kind of lock on to. Female side, I'd have to go with Brie Larson. The more I watch her, the more I check her out, the more interviews I've seen with her. Like her Hot Ones interview is like absolutely hilarious to me, and she's a big dork, and I love it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, last question in the vibe session. If you had 1 superpower, only 1, what would that superpower be?
This one always pisses people off because it's so like not cool to anyone else, but I find it just really, really cool. And that would be like super accuracy. Like there was a show on Sci-Fi called Alphas.
I remember that show. That was my favorite, one of my
and the
favorite
dude could
shows.
like just like throw pencils and they just like ricochet wherever he wanted. I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. Like I would be entertained for days just being able to do the things like that.
The autistic guy on that show was like my favorite person. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I loved that show. I was so sad when that show got canceled. But yeah, it would definitely be like that superhuman accuracy. Like that's always been cool to me. That's why I've always liked playing sharpshooters or archers or things like that because I really love that.
That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's get this couch music out of here. Real quick, last promo of the night, which will be what kind of promo are we doing? I said night. It's like middle of the daytime, but
I was gonna say, what time is it?
Oh, I remember what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to do this so we can hype up our homie Fizz, the bearded wonder.
And family over everything, so DSG, he rocking it. World domination, baby, ain't nobody topping it.
Hey guys, Queen here, and welcome to the all-new, different DSG Block Party. Every Friday night, come rock with the best. Different games each Friday night, from Avengers to Destiny to Among Us and more. Join your favorite team playing some of the hottest games out there. So squad up with the DSG Block Party. This is your Doom Squad gaming brand ambassador, Gamer Nerd Queen, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So today, I think it's going to be around 5 or 6 o'clock my time. So it's going to be a little bit later in the daytime. But we've got my homie Fez with the straight up block party. So that's going to be pretty dang on dope. I'm like really excited about that.
Yeah, Tiny Tina's.
Yeah, that's what he's going to be running, some Tiny Tina's. Which, shout out to 2K. Shout out to Rainmaker for giving me that key so I can actually enjoy the game, which is gonna be awesome.
Nice.
I'm streaming that from 12 o'clock tomorrow until I probably pass out. So we are definitely whoever want to run with me tomorrow, please let me know because we are definitely running that Tiny Tina's all day tomorrow. So
How many players is it?
I've never played one of these games, so you would have to ask Mama DSG about that because I don't know, to be honest with you.
Well, we played a
I
little bit
really
last night. We were having a blast. So.
It was just y'all two.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I did this edit, y'all. See, I'm trying to work on my art. You know, I'm tired of asking Brock. I'm tired of asking Jazzy, and now even Suki to hook up stuff for me. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to work on it myself, so I don't need to bother them people when they're at work or having stuff to do. And that's a little edit I came up with, a little block party edit for the homie, for the bearded wonder. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully
That's
y'all.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you. As an artist yourself and on the art
I know
team,
you
though
do.
you don't want to be. I appreciate you saying that's good work, even though it could use a little more work. I'm still learning, but thank you.
Well,
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Suki.
we all start somewhere, and the fact that you've just you sat and you're like, I want to start doing this, like that in itself is a huge step.
Yes,
Like
indeed.
I originally did mine because I looked up the price for artists for doing like overlays and that, and I was like, I can't afford that. I'm gonna teach
Right.
myself.
Makes sense to me because it's not cheap. I mean, like the art that I buy or whatnot, like when I have to do commissions and whatnot, it's not cheap at all. It's not cheap at all. So I definitely hear you. This is the point of the show where I actually throw you to the wolves, and I'm not even gonna give you no prep time.
Wow, damn. All right, it's like that. Hi people. Um, what to say to an audience? Oh, I know. Always keep in mind when you are doing content creation that you are kind of leading a group of people. So your voice matters. Doesn't matter if you have 4 followers, 400, 4,000. You're leaving some kind of impression. And so everything you do, everything you say, there are people that are going to lock onto that. So try to be a voice of, positivity, of goodness. The world, the internet especially, is so full of toxicity right now. So use the power that you have, which is your content creation, which is basically like your own television show. Use that power to spread some smiles, spread some love, give some positivity to people that need it, because there's just so much negativity. And the smallest things you do matter. Always.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I couldn't have said it better. I could not have said it better. Now, this is my favorite time of the show, is where we take a smaller content creator and put them on the map. And without further ado, I'm going to go first this time because I always put y'all on the spot, but I'm going to go first. I'm already prepared. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and get my man's happy birthday to the dude, Shin Domino. You feel me? So happy birthday, dude.
Happy birthday, Shin!
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We definitely got to get one-on-one with you in here too, bro. Like, people need to know who you are, so we're gonna get that popping, brother. But that's the person I want to put on the map. Cool cat, Twitch streamer, always streaming. I like really feel bad that I thought I was following him and I wasn't, so I never saw him streaming. I'm just like, this dude never streams, and he's literally on all the time. So yeah, like I followed him, gave him that sub, you know what I mean? And y'all should do the same. Awesome cat, really, just a dude that likes to show love, you know what I mean? So definitely check Shin Domino out. Cute little chaos kitty, go ahead and throw his Twitch stream in there for me if you don't mind. And yeah, get some happy birthdays in that chat for the man. Suki, who would you like to put on the map?
I'm gonna put my friend Ezra Aquino. Again, she's been involved in the community nights lately, Among Us, and it's been really great. It's always great when you see your friends getting along with your new friends. Like, it's such a cool feeling. It's like, see, look, you're awesome. And she very much does not believe that she is entertaining and things like that. I'm just trying to get her, because she wants to do content creation. She just doesn't think that she has it. And I'm like, you don't understand. Like, people really love your content when you're doing it. So I'm trying to push her. I'm like, you need to, interact on your Twitter and things like that, because that's part of content creation too, is I didn't have the Twitter until I started doing streaming in that. And I was like, oh, I need to have that. All right, fine, I'll get involved. So I will always, I will keep pushing her. I will keep calling her out. Definitely follow her. She is just a blast. She's very fun. She does sound like Ashley Birch, actually. Yes, she very much reminds me of Tiny Tina. I'm also going to give a shout out to Sadistic Kitten's post about trying to the humanitarian effort that Fortnite is doing with giving all their donations to Ukraine. Kitten's trying to get that going for the Harry Potter game. So if we can push that out there and we can get it to where, hey, every proceed from this sale of this game will go towards these transgender charities, then I think that would go a long way in helping people to maybe be a little bit better with the Harry Potter situation. It also takes that money and basically spits in the face of someone who's saying, again, you should not exist. So definitely, if you see that post, make sure you bump it. Let's get it up there.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Well, I think that is a wrap on the show. I've literally had an awesome time. Thank you for stopping through and rocking with me. This was an awesome time. So thank you, and thank you.
Thank you for having me and for putting up with me for as long as you have with everything I do to you.
Nah, it's fine. No worries at all. We are golden. Well, guys, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you call Excelsior Now one-on-one with Doom, where we get to know the person behind the keyboard real deep. Like, so again, thank you to our guest Suki. Thank you to all the people in the chat, from the mods to the channel members to just the lurkers. You know what I mean? Thank you guys, and thank you. Hopefully you got to know Suki a little bit better, even though she's pretty open as is. But you know what I mean? With all that said, laissez les bon temps rouler, which means let the good times roll. Peace out, people.
Fire or trash. Fire or trash. The only thing you can
What is shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. Shaking, people. It's your boy Doom Killer HD. What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom Killer HD. What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doom back and relax. You are now